Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. I'm here with a dream, y'all. In this dream, I am in my dream, it felt like, because this is what God told me, y'all. God was telling me that it was kind of like an auction, okay? But in reality, I was kind of like on a dating app, okay? And while I'm on this dating app, I think the weirdest thing about it is it kind of looked like a Sims game. Like it seemed like I don't know how to explain it, but I was basically meeting people. Okay. Anywho, I find out that there is someone that I knew, okay, was trying to kidnap me, okay? And this person is chasing me on this game. However, I end up meeting someone who was meant to marry me through this app. And while I'm headed to meet the man in person, I end up seeing the person that wants to kidnap me. And he begins chasing me. I end up at like a hospital or a restaurant. It was weird, but I guess at the same time it's not, because there are several restaurants in hospitals. But I end up at a hospital/restaurant, and while I'm there, I end up how did she get there? This is this is somebody that that would be like a family member to you, or a close relative. And I was reaching out to someone for help, and she says that she's going to help me. But as I'm walking to her car, someone else comes to try to kidnap me. I see someone else that I know, a complete different family member, and I ask them to help me. However, this person, he doesn't look excited about helping me, and he deserts me. Okay, and in the midst of once again, a random person. Now it's a group of people trying to kidnap me. In the midst of all of this going on, I get chosen by this man. Whoever the man that I was going to meet chooses to marry me. And it turns out that they are, how do I say it? Like, they are well off. They are like, whoever this person is, they are very successful, and their family is a tight-knit family, okay? And they decide that they want to take me out to eat. We're all going out to eat to celebrate. While we're on the way to this restaurant, there's a lot of construction, which I'm terrified of, because it was kind of weird. Like, all of the cement of the street was like broken up and kind of in slants. It's like the city was destroyed in certain places. But we maneuver around of this construction. We get to the restaurant, and as we are driving to the restaurant, I see the family member that I asked in the first place to help me walking to the restaurant with the same man who wanted to kidnap me. And they are casually walking to this restaurant. Okay, let's get into this scripture, and then let's dissect this dream, because baby, the scripture comes from Jeremiah 3:19. I had thought, how I should like to treat you as sons and give you a pleasant land, a heritage most beautiful among the nations. You would call me my father, I thought, and never cease following me. But like a woman faithless to her lover, even so have you been faithless to me. O house of Israel, says the Lord. A cry is heard on the heights, the plaintive weeping of Israel's children, because they have perverted their ways and forgotten the Lord their God. Return, rebellious children, and I will cure you of your rebelling. Here we now come to you, because you are the Lord our God. Deceptive indeed are the hills, the thronging mountains, and the Lord our God alone is the salvation of Israel. The shame God has devoured our fathers' toil from our youth, their sheep and their cattle, their sons and their daughters. Let us lie down in our shame. Let our disgrace cover us, for we have sinned against the Lord our God from our youth to this day. We and our fathers also, we listen not to the voice of the Lord our God. This is a warning for somebody. This is a warning for somebody. This is a warning. This is a warning. This is a warning. God says you're not going to find your husband there. Okay? So this is for somebody that you have been contemplating about dating apps. You have been contemplating about dating apps. I don't know who this is for, but you have been contemplating about dating apps, and your intentions are to find someone that you will marry. And this is what God is saying about this. You are not going to find them there. God says that you are going to meet the person that is for you in a natural way. You are going to meet the person that is meant for you naturally. God, and it's not to say that it's impossible to find somebody on a dating app that you'll get along with that's not crazy, okay? But just thinking about, as I was reading over this dream, y'all, because I had this dream last night, and when I woke up, at first it was just seeming as though, for whoever this is, your family is trying to get you in some mess. But that's not it. Whoever the person that you are thinking you're going to meet this person online and they're going to be wonderful and everything's going to work out. It's not what you think it is. Because once again, I'm on this, as I'm going to meet this person, I end up seeing someone that's trying to kidnap me. And I see several people. And you can call it a coinky dink. Okay, if you just see one person. You can call it a coinky dink if you just see one person. But when you see multiple people, and for whoever this is for, I feel like you have to be careful because you may have some family members that are in on this. They want you to be kidnapped. They want you to be sold into slavery. This is a Joseph story. A story how Joseph's brothers were so upset with him. They were so angry with the blessings that God had for him. They were so upset with the calling that he had on his life that they insisted on selling him into slavery. They insisted, they wanted to see him destroyed. They wanted to see him gone. And for somebody, you have some people that want to see you gone. And I'm going to be real and say that while I was, my person in this dream, I feel like I wasn't really talking to them like that, or I hadn't talked to them in a while. And for somebody, you have this situation where you have separated yourself from someone. These are family members that you separated yourself from because you know that they don't mean you any good. God says that you may have ended up in certain situations where you needed their help and they didn't come through for you. They didn't come through on purpose. And some of the situations, they had something to do with you being in that situation. They didn't come through for you and they not going to come through for you. And once again, like I said, one person is a coincidence. But the fact that not only was there this one person inside, there were other people outside. And then there were the family. It didn't make any sense that they were there. It didn't make any sense. They were just there standing around. They weren't at the restaurant eating. They weren't planning on going inside. And once again, after I, got away from all of them and I'm with the family, with the guy on the way to another restaurant, once again, here they are casually walking up to the restaurant. God says this person, whoever this is for, Test the spirit. Whoever this is for, test the spirit. God said you are not about to find what you're looking for there. You will not find what you're looking for on any app. You will not find the person that God has for you on any app. If anything, there is danger lying there. And, I've heard so many people speak about this, how these dating apps are not like what they used to be. And, me personally, I never use dating apps. I'm like, I'm not the kind of person that, and I think I tried once and it didn't work out. I ended up, being with somebody that I've known most of my life. I'm not a dating app kind of person. It's weird to me. I don't understand how to use it. I don't feel like you can justifiably find someone just by looking at their picture and a few things of how they like their description of themselves. Like the person that I knew most of my life was, and I'm just saying that to say, like, the person that God got for you, you're not going to find them on no app. And God is just saying, don't waste your time going on no app. If you are somebody and you already know that you are in a situation where there are people literally trying to capture you, there are people that want to kidnap you, there are people that want to cause you harm, there are people that are trying to, I just feel like for somebody, there are people that are trying to sell you into slavery. There are people that are jealous of your anointing. They are jealous of your gifts. They are jealous of the blessings that God has in store for you. You are not going to, this is not a situation where you are going to be able to cheat your way to obtaining this goal. This is a situation where you're going to have to completely trust in God. Put all your faith in God. God says it's no reason to be don't put yourself in that position. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's not that serious, because this is like I said, in this dream, I kept on trying to figure out how they were finding me. And you're going to have to call a spade a spade. The only person that knew I was going to be there is the person I was talking to online. It's impossible. Even though I saw this person online, I saw this person was chasing after me in the game, I saw this person was trying to harass me, but that don't mean I told them where I was going. So how? It's impossible. It doesn't make any sense. So God is saying that for some of you, you are in a situation where there is somebody that is trying to kidnap you. You in a situation where there is somebody that I hear somebody they want your head. Like they want you gone off the face of the earth. Regardless of the situation. Regardless if it's a situation where maybe you were born a certain way and your family is ashamed of this coming out, or your family is feeling some kind of way about this. Maybe there are people that feel some kind of way about you. There are situations where sometimes it could be a situation where you got into it with one of your cousins and they done told everybody that you got into it with them, and now everybody hates you. They only know their side of the story. They don't care to find out your side of the story because they like them better. Or maybe you got into it with a sibling. It could literally be what Joseph's story is, and you have done nothing to anybody and they are literally just bullying you. They are literally just being jealous, being envious. They are just hating on you. They are just doing anything they can to stop your progress because they don't want you to achieve the goals that are in store for you. God said, if you are in a position where, God has separated you from somebody, if you are in a position where God has set you apart, there's a reason. God says there is someone you are in a position to where, they are desperately trying to capture you. They are desperately trying to capture you, which I feel like the sad thing is, I even felt this way about the story with Joseph's brothers. If they would have been more focused on themselves and building themselves up instead of trying to capture him, they wouldn't have had to endure what they endured. But because they insisted on trying to strip their brother of his coat and selling him into slavery, they ended up needing him. And, I just feel like for somebody, God is saying that you don't even realize, and it's not to say that they are going to literally need you, because I feel like for you, this is God is going to remove you. God is going to separate you. Even in Joseph's story, he tested his brothers to see if their hearts were still in the same place before he fully trusted them. But I just feel like for somebody, these people may never get over whatever it is. They may never get over whatever it is. And that's not your problem. It's not. It's not your problem. Whatever they mad about, like in reality, like I said, if it's a situation where somebody felt some way about something, y'all got into it about something, everybody's trying to take that person's side and they don't care about your side and they just feel like they just got to destroy you. Due to the fact that you didn't destroy that person, they don't have any right to be trying to destroy you. Due to the fact that you didn't put forth effort to kidnap that person, they don't have a right to be trying to kidnap you. Due to the fact that that person is still alive and they doing good and they happy and you know all that kind of stuff, they don't have no right to be trying to flatline you. God says whatever it is that you did, you are not deserving of the way that they are treating you. Period. Whatever the situation is. And if it's a situation where it's something that had nothing to do with you, like if you were born in a messed up way, or maybe maybe like I just feel like for somebody, there is someone that hates your entire existence, but that is not your fault, nor is it your problem. That is something that they need to work out within themselves. Period. And God says he is going to let you know beforehand what this person is trying to do. Beforehand, before they even try. He is going to let you know what they're trying to do. And he's also going to allow you to know who's trying to do this to call them out on their mess. Because this is somebody like, I think the saddest thing is they like, if you think about it, if you think about the dream, for whoever this is for, if this was to happen the way that they wanted to, not only would you end up like being taken away to be kidnapped or taken flatline, they want to see it. 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 They want to see what happens to you. That's how evil they are. They want to see something devastating happen to you. And not only, it's not a thing where this is somebody where it's like you're fearing something happening to you, or you're fearing these awful things happening to you. The worst part about it is that these are people that you love and you care about, and they want to watch you in misery. They want to watch you in pain. They want to watch you in torment. They want to experience, like they want to engulf in your suffering. Baby, this is a whole, like they are sick in the head. They are sick in the head. They are possessed by evil entities. But and I think that's like the saddest part about this. Now God says they're not going to receive what they want. If you do, like, even if you ignore this message, you ignore this warning, and you go through trying to find somebody online, and you go through trying to date them, and you go through all of that, God is saying that he is not going to allow this to happen. Like I said, in that dream, I was peeping everything. And I was able to get away every time. However, the whole point of this message is this is a warning. This is a warning. This is why, like, prophets are here to, I'm giving you a warning. It's a warning. It's a warning. It's a warning. This is an intercession. I'm interceding for you. For whoever this is for, I'm interceding for you. God says you're not going to find your person there. All that's going to be lurking on there is trouble. All that's going to be lurking on there is trouble. And as you carry on with this thought, you are only going to find trouble. And there is somebody that you care about, somebody that you love, that is going to break your heart. This is a warning. And I just feel like God does not want you to feel this pain, because don't nothing hurt more than somebody that you would, you would jump in front of them to protect them from something happening. And they want to see you in agonizing pain and suffering. They want to see you captured. They want to see you tormented. They want to see your life come to shreds. Like they don't care about you. God says he is trying to protect you from that heartache, because it is going to break your heart. For somebody, it's going to break your heart to see who this is. It's going to break your heart when the face is revealed. It is going to shatter your heart. And this is somebody, I feel like you have called this person out before and how they feel about you and how they have been treating you and how they have been doing you. And they have denied and denied and denied and denied and denied. God says there is going to come a point in time that they are going to get so tired of you getting away that they are going to openly not care about how they feel. They want to, like, this is somebody, they are so sick and tired of God saving you that they themselves will stand there as something awful is happening to you and act like they don't see it. They will open their mouth and tell you, no, I'm not helping you. They will open your mouth and tell you, no, I don't care. They are going to open their mouth and turn their back on you. God says you don't deserve that heartache because you ain't do nothing to deserve it. It's pure evil. This is somebody that is pure evil, pure evil, pure evil. They got all kind of demons in them. This is somebody that is sick in the head. Sick. They sick. They sick. And it's sad because whatever the situation is that is fueling them up to come after you, if they would just give it to God, they will be healed. But they insist on coming after you. They insist on trying to destroy you. They insist on trying to cause you all kind of heartache and pain. Baby. 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 And God is telling me for somebody, I'm being reminded of this story that I saw. I think it was a clip of a television show or something like that, where this woman was talking about something that happened to her when she was a little girl. She wanted to go and hang out with a boy she liked, and something, she ended up getting abused, okay? And she ended up having a baby, and the sad thing is, the baby is kind of like she cared about the baby, but half of her, she did not. She hated the baby. She loved the baby and she hated the baby at the same time. And for some of you, I don't know who this is for. God says that is your situation. This is somebody, the way that you came into life, it was really messed up. And the person who brought you into life, they were so hurt by what happened to them that they attached that to you. And they were never able to love you the way you deserve to be loved because they attached what happened to them to you. And God says that is not your fault. I don't know. Somebody, you need to hear this. It is not your fault. What happened to them is not your fault. What happened to them is not your fault. And in reality, them acting as if it's your fault and them trying to convince your family that it's your fault. And I just feel like this somebody, it's a whole bunch of people that are coming against you because of this. It was not your fault what happened. And the saddest thing about it is, if this person, if they wouldn't have got pregnant, then who would they be blaming? Who would they be pushing this blame up on then? Who would they be pushing this blame up on then? And the sad thing, once again, I'm going to say, I feel like whoever this is for, you didn't already detach yourself from them. You don't even talk to this person. You don't put forth no effort spending time with them. You don't put forth any effort to do anything because you know they feel some kind of way about you. They may be trying to act like they don't. They may try to tell you that they don't. They try to act like, oh, no, I didn't. But in reality, yeah, they do. They do. They do. They look at you as somebody, as an enemy. They look at you as an enemy, but they sit around and they try to put on a fake face in front of you and act like they don't. In reality, I feel like it ain't no need to fake the fun. Me personally, I don't like no fake people. I do not like fake people. I would prefer you tell me how you feel. And if you don't like me, come up out my face. Ain't no need for no fakeness. Why be fake? I would prefer to be around somebody that loves me, okay? And I just feel like whoever this is for, you find love in people you're not even related to. People that you're not even related to love you more than the people that you are related to, and that is heartbreaking and it is sad. But God says that, it's not your fault. The blame should be put on this man that did that to her. It should not be put on you. The blame should be, they have shifted the blame towards the innocent. And God says that he does not like it when the innocent is being persecuted while those that are guilty run free. They ignored the fact that you ain't have nothing to do with that. You didn't have nothing to do with that. You didn't have nothing to do with that. And I feel like the saddest part out of all of this, if this person hated you so much, why in the world did they, I understand it. It's just, why in the world would they, I just feel like somebody that's keeping up with you. Why? They are messed up in the head, because instead of them just releasing you and carrying on with their life, they stay over there, you stay over there. They keep on coming after you. They feel as though they will not rest. It's somebody that will not rest until you are done. They will not rest until you are finished. God says separate yourself from them if you haven't. But I feel like this is somebody that has, like I said, in this dream, this is people this is somebody you hadn't talked to in a minute. This is somebody you don't see every day. This is somebody you don't spend a lot of time around them. This is somebody that you may not even know very well. This is somebody that you have not, like this person, when you were born, they separated themselves from you. They shifted from you. They were over there and you were over there. And when y'all were together, if y'all ever were together, they let you know their hate for you is loud. It is loud. It is loud. It is obvious that they would treat a stranger better than they treat you. They would give out love to somebody they don't know before they give out love to you. This is somebody that they are twisted and messed up in the head. And I don't know, once again, it's somebody they thrown off, and they are not happy about the way that you came into life, the way you were born. And that's for somebody, I don't know who that's for, but that is for somebody that's mad. It could be somebody you dealing with, this don't even, once again, don't even gotta be that situation. It could also be, God is showing me a stepmother that is upset because the husband had a baby with somebody else. And now she is upset with the baby, and she's taking her anger out on the baby, and she's doing all kind of evil things to the baby. I'm being reminded of this young woman. I think she was in her 20s or something like that. She stayed with her dad and her stepmom, and she put up a camera in her room while she was away because she felt like someone was going in there messing with her stuff. And she called her stepmom. I think she went in a room and she did something disgusting. I don't remember what exactly she did, but she said some really disgusting things to her bed. She did some disgusting things to her personal things, and she walked out as if and laughing and smiling. And the sad thing about that part is that the dad stayed with the stepmom and the daughter had to find somewhere else to stay. But in reality, I just feel like somebody, God said stay separated. Okay, stay separated. Because exactly how you feel about them, it's real. It's real. It's real. This is, like I said, somebody, you notice that this person treats you different. You notice that this person does not truly care about you. You notice that this person does not truly feel the kind of love for you that they should. I don't know, once again, you and this person, y'all never had a close relationship as cousins. Y'all never been close siblings. Y'all never had a close relationship, whatever it is, as step parent or whatever. It's like y'all never. And if it's a situation where you were adopted, regardless if you know that person is your parent or not, and they because That could be it too. They could be harboring this secret. They can be hiding it. It could be a situation where somebody, you were adopted and it was swept under the rug. And this person don't want people to know that you were adopted. They don't want people to know that you are their child. They like, and it's because of the way this child was born. They are ashamed of the way the child was born. But once again, it ain't got nothing to do with you. It does not have anything to do with you. And in reality, they are wrong for hiding facts about you from you. Period. I feel like for the longest, this person may and it may not just be them. And it's being seen as everybody protecting them. But what about you? You have all rights to know the truth about yourself. That's somebody hiding who you are. That's somebody hiding your history. And this is really sad because for somebody, you don't even know who your parents are. You don't even know who you are. How could you possibly know who you are it's like this person is like I said, they hate love this person. This is a hate love relationship. They hate you, but they love you. And they hate you, but they love you. And they hate you, but they love you. They hate you with a passion, but they keeping tabs on you. They want to see you destroyed, but they still watching you and worried about you. They in reality, if they would just leave you alone, they would be happy. If they would stop worried about what you got going on, they would be happy. If they would just move on with their lives, they would be happy. But this is somebody that is so concerned with you and what you're doing. Long story short, God said he does have somebody for you, but you are not going to find them in this way. And you need to know, heads up, that there is somebody that's trying to have you kidnapped. There's somebody, they want to see you in bondage. There's somebody that wants to see something awful happen to you. This person is keeping, they got friends that are doing evil things, and they are making deals with these evil people. God said it's not going to come to pass. However, still, keep y'all, pay attention. Pay attention. And now I understand why God spoke to me and said, even though it seemed as though it was a dating app, but it was an auction, because somebody is trying to sell somebody. For somebody, they're trying to sell you. They're trying to auction you off to somebody. That is what they want to do. They want to cause evil upon you. They want you in bondage. They want you in a position where you will be destroyed. God said it will not come to pass. However, this already. God has already told you how this person feel about you. God has already showed you how this person really feel about you. And God said that you have already endured enough heartache and pain from the way this person treated you. You have already endured enough heartache and pain from other people backing them up, even though they are wrong. And you do not deserve the heartache that you will feel, because when this happens, this is going to shatter everything. There will be no more. This person won't be able to hide under a bridge no more. They won't be able to hide under a brick no more. It will be all out in the open. This person is thinking that they are going to corner you in such a way that you won't get a way to tell the story. But God says you will get a way to tell the story. But let's be real. You will be so heartbroken. You will be so hurt. God says that he will be with you, but you will be heartbroken and you will be hurt, because you are going to know for a fact, without a doubt, there will be no way to get around it. I feel like somebody, you have been able to connect clues together, and you heard little hints and stuff, and you put it together, and you okay, I gotta watch you. Okay, I peep what you got going on. But if you go ahead and this happens, ain't no coming back. It will be no way that you will be able to Just like I said, this is like a Joseph situation. Ain't no way that you will be able to come back from that. There is no way that you will be able to look them in the face after that. There is no way that you would forgive them after that. There is no way you would ever talk to them again after that. There is no way that they will be able to deny it after that. For some of y'all will be pressing charges and having these people put in jail after that. God says this is like, and I know some of you will probably say that that is a good thing, but God has said that a broken heart hurts. A broken heart hurts. And even if you press charges and have them in jail and you have a restraining order and you do all these things, once you are alone by yourself, your broken heart is going to hurt. Your heart is going to ache and you are going to have to undergo a healing process. God says he has already showed you enough. You already know enough. You already see enough. He has removed you. Like I said, somebody, you are already removed from this person. You don't even talk to this person. You don't spend any time with this person. God says, let them go. Okay, and that's the first part. Second of all, stop stop trying to force it. Don't worry about going online trying to find somebody. Don't worry about trying to put forth like the person that God has for you. You are going to naturally bump into them. Because there's a lot of evil going on in this world, y'all. And I already talked about that. I already talked about that. And I know that these messages about somebody trying to kidnap and somebody trying to traffic and somebody trying to do this, like I know for a fact that there are people watching my channel that y'all need to watch out. Y'all need to be careful. And I'm not saying this to instill fear up in you. I'm not saying this to say that you should be scared. You should be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of who you hanging out with. Be aware of wwho you call a friend. And that's just real. This is happening every day. And yeah, they got, people that's acting like, I forgot what her name is. But, she was faking, pretending as if she got kidnapped, and that wasn't the case. But just because one clown's like, you know what I'm saying, she want to fake the fun. I actually dislike that she did that because this is something that happens to women every single day. Every single day. Every single day, there are women that are kidnapped. Every single day, there are children that are kidnapped. Every single day, there are people being trafficked and sold in this world. That not only in this country, around the world. God said you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Even if you think about a dating app, it's the perfect breeding ground for somebody that is trying to kidnap people to be on. It's perfect. It's perfect. And I just feel like that's the message. Like God said, don't worry about that. The person that God has for you, he is going to ensure that y'all paths cross and y'all meet. But as far as you going up on your own will and going on a dating site and going on social media and doing all these, jumping through all these hoops, God said don't do all that. Don't do all that. Especially if you know for a fact that you have people that hate you. You know for a fact that there are people that want to see horrible things happen to you. Because this is somebody, these people are hiring people to do horrible things to you. They are paying people to do awful things to you. Now it shall not come to pass. All of them will, if you even take out the effort to go online, you decide to go on a date, you decide to go through with this and you want to see for yourself, that's your business. That's your business. You got free will. But all these people going to end up in jail and you going to end up with a broken heart. I'm just being real. All these people going to end up in jail and you going to end up with a broken heart. I'm just being real. And it's going to not only break your heart that they are not going to help you and that you're going to realize that they had everything to do with it. And it's also going to break your heart to call the cops on them. It's going to break your heart to see them get in the back of the police vehicle. It's going to break your heart when you go to court and testify against them. It's going to break your heart when they get whatever sentence that they deserve. And it's going to break your heart when you get home by yourself and realize that they really did that to you. This is a warning. This is a warning. This is a warning. If God then separated you away from somebody, I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. For some of y'all, it could simply be a long distance cousin. For some of y'all, it could be like I said, it could be a sibling. It could be you adopted, and it's your real, what is it called, your paternal parent that lost their mind. They really upset at the father, but they taking it out on you. Regardless if this is a stepmother that is upset because the father had a baby with somebody else, regardless if it happened before or after her. Okay, and it's just, whoever this is for, or if it's you, pure Joseph situation, and your siblings are upset, they're jealous, and they want to take you out of here because how dare you have a calling upon your life. God said, whoever he has separated you from, leave them in that place. Leave them separated from you. First of all. Second of all, you have no reason to go about on any dating apps looking for your person. Your person, God is going to ensure that y'all meet. Y'all, this video, guys, I was not expecting this video to be this long. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.